does seem like a bit of an anomaly when property values are going up and population from a macro point of view is going down. And what we're seeing is there's a movement of population from smaller towns to bigger cities, urbanisation. There's a movement of people from places down south to places down north. There's a lot of Victorians that have decided to go and call Queensland home and Brisbane their new city. And that movement and demand really depends on the demographic of who's moving. So for example, if I'm moving from a middle ring suburb in Melbourne to Brisbane, I'm probably going to want to live in a city. That's going to put some pressure on that. If I'm moving from regional Queensland to, say, Sunshine Coast, well, once again, I'm probably moving there for lifestyle and for job opportunity. So there's still this movement of population that happens. And what we're seeing probably more than most is there's less demand for dense living. Well, very few people have gone through 2020 and said, I really want to live in a small apartment with no outdoor space and close to the city. So from that point of view, you're seeing less demand on more high density and medium density, you're seeing greater demand on space and for people to have a greater lifestyle, so they can see the value in that, even more so than ever. And there's also a new pool of buyers have been in the market. So if you had a 5% deposit 3-4 years ago, before there was the government-backed loans, you would have mortgage insurance. A lot of banks that won't even want to go near you as a customer with only a 5% deposit. Now you've got stamp duty exemptions, you've got the ability to borrow 95% without any mortgage insurance. So you're a buyer that wouldn't have been in the market without those stimulus packages. So not being political, but the government have done a great job in creating opportunity for first-home buyers, which was a segment that really felt underrepresented 3 to 5 years ago. So you've got a lot of investors that put the queue in the rack. You've got first-home buyers that are coming through who always want to put a roof over their head, regardless of what's going on with the economy and the health landscape. And then you've got a lot of sectors that are doing exceptionally well. People employed by those sectors have got a lot of cash on hand and they're wanting to upgrade. So even without overseas people coming in, we've seen the locals take on more property, and we've also seen expats, Aussies abroad, that have come back and bought properties either on return or before they return. So there's new buyer pool.